Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. We're here at the Zagna Bastion and we're about to complete the second mission which we never saw through Nightfall, and on this episode I'm hoping to show you the third one as well. So this place is pretty cool. This is the huge citadel that we heard a lot about. This is like the military prince of Vabi sort of hangs out here, and he defends Vabi from the eastern frontier, which is all this kind of place over here. Now there is an explorable area just here called the Wilderness of Vazda, which I'm not actually going to be showing you. You can see you can walk out through it there. There's actually nothing much to do there. If we speak to Lieutenant Miranda, who by the way we met when we were in Istan, she was on the episode I did called Compass and Corsairs, we'll see she's got a lot of quests for us in a minute, and they all kind of deal with keeping this place safe and sort of doing Prince Amta's sort of dirty work. So there's lots of scree and all kinds of things attacking us from there. And in fact, one of these quests mentions an ancient civilization, I think further over, which could be... Do you remember ages ago on the episode I did about Baltec, I said that when we got to Vabi, I was hoping to mention something else to do with Utopia. Well, this was it. I never got around to saying it, but pretty much this is another point where they mention a potential other realm, which could have been what they were talking about for Utopia, because Utopia was supposed to be based sort of... This was a Middle Eastern African continent, and Utopia was supposed to be sort of an Aztec-themed... ancient place as well. So yeah, that was kind of the other thing I wanted to mention. Anyway, let's continue with the main storyline. Let's do it. My Norgu found you. That is cute. He can't find half as well as he can act, but when the candles go out, never mind. Oh wow, lovely. They will start their initial assault very soon. Amta seems to believe this to be merely a distraction, while others feel it's an all-out assault. Either way, it is one we cannot ignore. This may help. Thank you for the gold. Yes. So yeah, let's read the description for this outpost. The gateway to the mighty citadel of Zagnan, the Bastion is a hub of activity for mercenaries, recruiters, and merchants of arms and armour. Locals are more than willing to sell you any manner of implements for wounding, killing, and maiming, as for the armour to deflect other adventurers' purchases. Right, okay, so let's speak to her. Hi, we protect Vabi from the Hecate. It is good pay and honest work. We serve Prince Amta, whose wealth funds the citadel's defences. A noble gesture that the other princes take for granted. Oh, so I don't think she actually has any quests for us until we complete the mission, but she does end up giving you loads. So yeah, we are here to defend the citadel. Our scouts have reported enemy forces on the move. The assault on the citadel is imminent. Are you ready to fight with us? I will add a proper team. Right, I didn't really do much thinking about that, but here we go. So let's do it. Starting mission in 3, 2, 1. I love these waterfalls, by the way. They look pretty cool. Alright, so this is the Zagna Bastion. Like I said, this is quite a strategic mission. You need to sort of handle your forces. They're all going to be trying to attack, and the bonus is to stop them breaking anywhere into the citadel. So this is the citadel here, and to be perfectly honest with you, I've never played this mission where I've actually failed the bonus and continued playing, because the second I fail the bonus I tend to just finish. So I've never actually played this mission and had fighting inside here. It's actually an experience I've never had for Guild Wars. But this is the inside, obviously. It looks pretty nice here, and before I speak to the prince, I can give you just sort of a field look. They're going to be attacking from this field. All the fight's going to be out in the field, and they're going to be charging out these 4 rifts. And we've got 3 of these things. I think they're called bombardments, and these will shoot massive, like, siege things at the enemy. And our job is to first defend it, to defend them from all enemies. If they get to them, they can capture them, and then they'll cross the bridge and stuff and come in. So the bonus is to keep all 3 of these standing. So when we get out, we get some forces, and we get to decide which side they're going to protect, and we have to try and defend all of them. I'm going to send all of my troops off to the east one, which is what I usually do, and then I hang around on the field kind of around here. Oh, excuse me, I hang around on the field kind of around here, and try and defend from these 3 all at once. And then after that's done, some generals will appear at the rifts, and you kill the generals, and then the rifts close. So it's one of those missions where at the start it's significantly harder than at the end, because obviously once you've closed 3 of the rifts, it's very easy to handle the 4th. But like I said, don't have a compass, don't really have any good heroes. I'm relying on henchmen here. Christ knows how this is going to go. Let's give it a shot. So let's speak to the prince. When you're ready, this portal here will take you to the front lines. Now let's push back those corners and demons. Let them feel the wrath of our siege weapons. They shall not take Vabi while we are standing. So you come through, there's Prince Amta's forces, and there's also the Whispers. Glad you could join us. Our finest guards await your orders. Tell your disciples of secrets where to station their troops before the enemy is upon us. Push those wretched corners back. Destroy the Marganite generals. None shall pass into Vabi. So I tell them all to guard the east gate. All of them. I used to do 2 and then 1 in the middle, but I feel... Well, usually I feel confident doing it this way. Miranda says, here comes the first wave. Prepare yourselves. Don't let them reach the citadel. Show these beasts the true strength of Vabi. Alright, so where I spent so long talking just there. Oh shit. They're already attacking. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna be. I like to try and stay zoomed in for sort of visual purposes, but for this, I'm definitely gonna have to be zoomed out. And you know what? Again, it's supposed to be compact, so I'm gonna speed it all up. See you guys in a minute. Okay, so that's the first wave complete. Now we've got 4 or 4 generals remaining. I was fighting very close to this portal, so what I'm going to try and do is there is going to be more people attacking from over there. So what I could... Actually, no, I'm not going to try and do that. I could have tried to spike out the boss there, which is a monk boss, but I'm not going to do that. I've flagged everyone back down because I know that some people are going to be attacking in a minute. Oh, okay, so the general's actually come right out, so we can try and kill him when he's out in the middle of the field. This is brilliant. All you got to do is kill the general. That will close the portal. You don't have to kill all of the forces that are with the general. We're actually positioned reasonably nicely here. There's some guards going down there, so I need to try and charge at them. Please tell me the general died. Fuck, he didn't die. No. Alright, oh, that's so annoying. Alright, so we have to come back to take out these guys, otherwise they're going to break through the bombard. I can't believe that general didn't die. That's unbelievable. They're going to take it out unless we all move in. Obviously, this kind of works the same as if everybody's just stood here, you can cancel out their attacks. I don't think you can get the bombards back though, so you've got to watch out. So there's more bowmen coming now. Oh, you can get them back. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so there's more bombards, more people. Sorry. God, I really feel like commentating live on this one. I'll just speed it up until something exciting happens again. Okay, so here I'm going to try and aggro this general because he's a warrior, so he comes into pretty close range, and I tend to find that you can aggro him and then run all the way back out here kind of thing, and all of his troops will leave, but he'll keep fighting you, which is just brilliant. Here we go, so that's one of the generals is down, which means I'm going to be assaulted by one less team now, which makes things a little bit more bearable. Obviously I'm still on a timer because those guys over there, they can only survive so long, so you don't have all the time in the world. They will slowly die. If you wait too long, they're all going to die, and that very far bombardment's going to die, even if you've been good at protecting these ones closer to you. So yeah, I am kind of on a timer, but that's one group down, so now I can kind of focus on the other side. Oh shit, some more Cornins coming. Right, now I'm going to try and finish the fight with this General Nimtek guy. Oh wait, there's a bowman here. I should probably... Right, so here we go. This is the second portal I'm trying to take out now. Brilliant, that's 2 or 4 generals remaining, so now I can focus my efforts over here and help the Vabians out a little bit more. And the Order of Whispers. You can see they're all there, they're all standing strong. So if I press U on the minimap, I will show you. You've got the 3 bombards, then there's 3 gates, and then there's even the citadel here. So the fights do go all the way in, but like I said, I've never seen the fights going on in there. You know, I was kind of tempted with this LP. If it wasn't for the fact that I was showing you masters on every mission, I definitely would have actually taken the time to deliberately fail here, just so that I can show... Because I'm obviously not alone. I reckon 99% of the players out there haven't seen what happens when you're fighting inside the citadel. So, you know, the LP is usually quite good for showing people stuff that they haven't seen before. And I think that would have been quite interesting to see, but there you go. I'm not quite sure how I would deliberately have a terrible build, but maybe I'd just stand around and let them take them out. Anyway, there we go. That's the 3rd one. You'll notice I'm a lot more calm right now, because obviously now all we have to do is focus on the one portal. Here we go, so the last general is an Elementalist, and funnily enough, the Elementalist does a lot of damage, so definitely try and spike her out first. And you definitely only have to kill the general here, and then it will automatically trigger the cutscene, even if everyone else is left alive. So there you go, 0 of 4 generals remain, and there you go, that's this mission complete. That was actually much better than I was expecting it to be.
We have them on the run. It'll be months before they can muster a credible threat.
Perhaps now you can help us against Varish, Prince.
If Irish has been conspiring with demons, she is my enemy. She will pay.
See what I mean? Straight up kind of guy. No secrets at all.
Jura.
Pardon?
Jura. He asked my real name. It is Jura. I feel I can trust you with it.
Jura. Nice name. See? Was that so hard?
What the?
What is that?
It is a demonic manifestation, a part of Abaddon's realm pushing into the living world.
What does that mean?
It means we are too late. Nightfall has come to Alona.
Right, so a few things about this cutscene. Obviously, this is the cutscene that we saw at the end of the Hidden City, and right now the temple's been attacked. But also, do you remember at the end of the Hidden City, Margaret comes out with, oh, there's more to life than just money. And I said, oh, well, that seems a bit odd that she'd say that. I think they're just saying that to give her a little bit of a revelation, because in the other mission, there's quite a big revelation. And yeah, so that's what I was talking about. The Master of Whispers comes out with his true name. Oh, and he's finally level 20. Cool. And that's really what I was talking about, is because the Master of Whispers says his real name, and then you get Margaret, who kind of has a little bit of a change of heart at the end, which I think is a little bit slapped on. But yeah, okay, so we've actually seen everything we need to see with Tom now, because, funnily enough, when you complete Nightfall, doing the other Heart or Mind quest, where you see what would have happened if you'd picked the other person, you get to do all the quests, and it's just the exact same experience as before. So I don't know why they did it with that one mission, but none of the others, but there you go, that's just the way it worked out. So I will actually be able to show you the last thing on Matt Greenspring, which I'm quite happy about, because after what happened with the drought, I'm very cautious of the henchmen. So yeah, it was nice being with Tom. We will see him again eventually, who knows when, but until then I'll see you next time. Right, so here we go, Kodash Bazaar. Just kind of got a little bit of a double loading screen for you guys there, but there we go. And we can just randomly speak to Zerai the Learner now that we've completed the game, and he'll have a quest for us, which is, these dark times bring with them dark dreams. In old tomes at the library, it is said that Abaddon will strike through the minds of his enemies. The more passionate the soul, the easier the target. If Maloney's dreams are real, then her village is indeed in danger. The only way to know for certain is to travel to the Marga coast. Perhaps Elder Jonah can shine some light on these dark dreams. You must make the choice. Go to Ronjok in Corner, or help us Vabians with the Garden of Siborin. Now this choice I let you guys make, and there were something like 15 votes for Kos and 14 for Maloney. It was ridiculously close. But we must investigate these nightmares. So at last, you guys who voted Maloney can see this. So yeah. You'll remember ages ago we went to this outpost, Nundu Bay. And we actually... Wait, are we going to Ronjok? Sorry. Yeah, we're taking Maloney to Ronjok. We went to Nundu Bay, and I said that we might be coming back when we get to Vabi. And I said, in that case, it will become a much more important outpost. Do you remember that? And then nothing came of it. Well, that's because we made the wrong choice. So now we can see. Yeah, see, all these things I've mentioned, which you've probably forgotten about, haven't you? Let's be honest. But yeah, so I do remember them. So the other thing I was trying to kind of point out with the videos was that you've got a choice here. It's called Heart or Mind, and you do have a choice. It's supposed... I don't think the game is very good at highlighting it until you actually do the mission. But it's supposed to be ambiguous whether anything is actually in danger. It's supposed to be concrete. Yes, the garden is in danger. Yes, there are Vabians there to help defend it. But it definitely is in danger. While Maloney's is a place is potentially in danger, but there's no one there to defend it and no one to help it. And this was the choice. So this was why it came quite closely. And I really did try to emphasize that. I think, though, a lot of people go through this game and think that Ronjok actually is 100% in danger, when in fact, I'm going to try and demonstrate to you through just what's quite a small bit of anecdotal evidence. why it probably was never in danger. But here we go. So here's Elder Jonah. Welcome to Runjok, traveller. You must be here for a reason, because this place isn't exactly a popular tourist attraction. What with all the Kormir militia nearby. Heart or mind, Runjok in danger. Has the village not suffered enough, Milani? What nightmares are these that would bring this land into Abaddon's realm of torment? I wish I could say that you are on your own, that you are crazy, but there are others who have suffered from these same terrors, and with them come dark, unnatural things that can affect the waking world. Dreamer Hala was sent away for fear of what she would awaken. You must do the same, Milani. You must leave for the sake of us all. So she's kind of once again been outcast from here. Did you realise we never really found out why Milani had kind of been outcast from her village? Why she left, and why she now kind of classifies herself as an Istani? Kind of weird, isn't it? You never really find it. It's like Menlo, you know, all the Kurziks think Menlo's dead in factions, and they keep mentioning it and keep mentioning it, and then they slowly stop mentioning it, and then suddenly it's just never explained, and you just kind of have to wonder if they thought that he died in the searing or something like that. But yeah, very, very odd. I guess trying to give a character backstory and then kind of forgetting about it. There's times like that that the writing looks a little bit weak, I must say. Anyway, so there's some corners. What exactly were we looking for here on this path? I'm not doing very well at keeping this compact and cutting all the combat out, am I? This is not how I imagine these episodes to go. Right, so what have we got here? In my dreams, these fields were torn apart. They were sundered, I swear, I saw them. Okay, Milani. Wait, I thought she was supposed to be Melandru, not Dwayna. Whoops. How long's she been Dwayna? She's been Dwayna for ages. She was supposed to be Melandru. Sorry about that. Oh well. So this quest is a little bit like, do you remember ages ago I showed you some side sort of Milani quests that I also said would be could be relevant if Runjok is ever in danger because of the choices we make? Well, this is kind of the same as that. Do you remember we were looking around at all the shrubs and we were investigating all the sort of the corrupted waters and stuff around here? I mean, I did quite a few episodes around Runjok. I showed you pretty much every quest you can in Runjok, just in case we made this choice, so everyone felt a bit connected to it. She says, teeth! There were sharp teeth, like the land was eating itself. Why hasn't it happened? I saw it myself. The nightmares were so real. I love that line, by the way. There were, like the land was eating itself. It really kind of gives you that image of what it was like, because in the kind of the realm of torment, you can just kind of, you know what the teeth look like. We've seen them all. Just sort of spiking up through the ground. Okay, so now we're coming up to some little houses. Also, did you notice in the ending cutscene we saw Milani and Kos walking up to a house? Do you remember that? I think the idea there is that after Nightfall they go off and live together, and, you know, because we kind of get a bit of story of what everybody does. I think, now I'm not sure, and I'm only just thinking of this on the spot, but I think this is the house that we saw them walking up to. This little bit here near Runjok, which would be immensely cool if it was. Sorry, she says, there, look at her. She suffers as one tormented in the mind. Let us see what is happening. She says, ah, torment, demons, save me. Have some demons appeared? Oh shit, oh shit. She's not in danger, is she? This isn't a save the person quest, is it? Okay, so here are some of the demons which we've seen way too many of inside the realm of torment. Out in the real world. I kind of like these quests, particularly the Nightfall and Garden as well, because these quests kind of show you what it would be like if Nightfall was starting to come onto actual Tyria. I mean, it's all well and good having it all messed up inside the realm of torment itself, but that kind of imminence, you know, that real threat isn't there so much, I feel anyway, because it's kind of, you feel very separate from your own world. If the plot took a turn, right, and I know this would be very, very difficult for them to pull off, but if the plot took a turn where you got to the desolation, Varish died, but but you didn't go into the realm of torment, Nightfall just came, and then the plot had you work your way back through Elona, but you were going to all the areas you were before, but everything was getting more corrupted as you were going through. That would really add a lot of sense of urgency, and you know, you could still have the same aesthetic as the realm of torment. And then you get back to Istan, and then that turns out that's where Abaddon's gone to, or, you know, whatever. And that's why you see the Sunspear Great Hall, because it really is there. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, I am the dreamer of Runjok. From birth, I have been trained to see the secrets and darkness that exist within our minds while we sleep. Portents and prophecies are for fools and madmen. Your dreams tell you more than you know. I'm not a personal subscriber to that, but never mind. These nightmares drove me from my village, and others are far worse off than I. With the dreams come dark things, just as the elder said. Chuno did all he could to hold them off, but the dreams keep getting worse. I fear this whole area will soon become irreparably weakened against the realm of torment. You must take Maloney and speak with dreamer Raja. She may start Maloney down the path to salvation. Are you alright? Yes, but you must return to Ronjok and see Elder Jonna. Okay, so this is what's weird. She just told us to seek another dreamer, and she also told us to go back to Ronjok, right? Okay, but we end up here at Nundu Bay, and we get... Oh, no, sorry. So the cutscene's here at Ronjok, but we will end up at Nundu Bay.
Milani, why have you and your friends returned?
It looks so... normal.
We heard that there was trouble here.
There is trouble everywhere, here no more than elsewhere.
This is wrong. Something is going to happen. I know it in my heart.
Perhaps if you got Milani to your sanctuary, the waters there may help her.
Come on, Milani. It's going to be all right.